Rex with VEN and Big Mike locked in.
Get ready,
we have the Zelda, we have the DDD of Prophecy.
Yes, sir.
And we are out here locking it in for game one.
Both looking royal as ever. King DTD, Queen Zelda, purpled up. Royalty in our mix here. First hit is gonna go to VEN. Second hit, big hit, is gonna go to Big Mike.
Yeah,
nice
but that is the conversion. Yeah, gonna be getting a little bit of what he needs and more. And now it's going to be a big hit in response from Big Mike. Going to be like that, I think. You know, a little bit of touch and go from VEN, trying to get what he can.
It's only if Mike lets too many hits go the way of VEN that this one's gonna start to run away. That's a great conversion. I feel like VEN is the conversion master. Ooh, under the table, getting paid under the table for Mike.
Yeah, in true Vegas style, doing what he needs to do.
How funny is it that VEN is like so good at attacking from under the stage as well, so he shields that.
Yeah, like, I know what you're looking for.
I see it.
I've tried to do this too many times on the stage.
And what's gonna be a real big factor in this matchup, obviously, is VEN's knowledge of the game right there. But another thing is going to be, you know, VEN knowing the matchup a little bit more, not really being able to surprise Mike, not being able to surprise VEN, right?
Right.
I feel like Mike has this, I mean, you see even in his other matches, he can surprise you with everything he does. And in this one, VEN just has so much knowledge in the way, so you gotta throw it up a little ambidextrous.
A little bit of ambi, a little bit of dexterity, and it's gonna be a lot of buttons you'll have to press to pull off dexterity on this big body boy. Definitely moves quicker than most though, especially in some of that ending lag on some of these moves. When you frame cancel out of it right and do what you need to do, you can really seem to have no response. Nice up air underneath the stage there to get all the hitboxes to connect.
Yeah, it's just a nice snipe there, and it's gonna get back to ledge here. Has to start to get the momentum to go in his favor though, and the back of the head hits the mallet, and we are going to a little bit of a scuffle here. That's not gonna kill either. 131, like I said, this big body boy knows how to live, and Mike knows how to do it.
He's holding down when he needs to, tries to absorb that Gordo, but unfortunately, it just does not want to be.
On top of the fact that, you know, stopping the Gordo is just 1 or 2 moves away from VEN. You know, just has to hit a counter or any button when that Gordo goes on him. So I'd like to see Big Mike start to throw that in when he already knows he has that hit stun, you know?
VEN DIing out of so many of these little conversions Mike wants to pull as well. Had that down throw, was able to find the nair, but again, just perfectly outspacing it.
He can use the Gordo there, but I just think since it's only 1 tap away from, you know, getting sent right back at him, he doesn't want to start with that. Maybe start with a, you know, a back air, get in on his opponent before he starts to utilize the glove to grab there. That's going to help him here.
VEN knows when to hold him and when to fold him, and it's going to be put in disadvantage. Almost gets the crazy spike. That would have been the demoralizer. The massive lagging frames on that dash attack won't lick VEN off of the ledge there, but going to be the sharking up air from VEN to try to get this game set match. Gets his forward smash though, and that will be all the damage he needs to deal here in game one.
Yeah, I mean, Mike kind of
wants to have a response just lined up. He can have that, and it's going to be what Mike forces and, you know, which battle he chooses to fight that, you know, chooses from there what his path will be, whether it will be continuing down this winner's side, getting into the semis, or getting, you know, sent down to this loser side and becoming a huge raid boss at the end of it, because he'll be thrown into, you know, I believe the loser semi side of things. They're already waiting for somebody to, you know, devastate with this.
I can't even imagine like Big Mike versus Ronnie right now, like Sephiroth versus this big body Mike. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I feel like that's the main thing that DDD struggles with this cast in general. So many people can have quick responses to Gordos, you know, a lot of reflex.
They just have so much more than on top of it now, too.
It's going to be even footing that we sit on here on Yoshi's Island to start things off.
Ooh,
and a nice movement.
No respect there.
Yeah, going to get everything that he needs for that first stock. And just like that, sits with the opportunity to get some extra credit, lines up the parry, and then has the option underneath, right, ready for VEN just to get that little bit of damage. But that is VEN with the Dinspire to get Big Mike knocked out for a stock in response.
I like that euphemism, after knee.
After knee?
It's like when you pull up after knee.
I used to be Amper Knee, so I used to be, I had to change my name.
That was a tag?
I can't talk about it.
All right, as we get into this one, I really like how Big Mike is utilizing this stage to kind of pull up and have, you know, not many places, but VEN utilizing that knight so perfectly. Just has him right at ledge where he wants him. Mike knows that he can sit here all day. Knight not even doing the right bouncer things right now.
Trying to find some back air spacing, just knows that VEN is the one with the ground to make up here.
And I feel like Mike plays a lot online. I have to talk to him and see how much offline Smash he gets you. Because compared to VEN, it's got to be, I mean, everybody here, it's got to be low. Ooh, gets the snipe though, kind of saves him almost. Just kind of throws it,
but sets him up to just continue taking this oppressive damage now as the
that thing could have hit.
But that is the reversal. That is the kick that VEN loves to bring out in the heat of the moment. And just like that, brings out a massive revenge stock there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Revenge, reverse, reverse. He got the reverse card and he got the Uno card that he needed, called Uno. And now he's sitting at Uno stock. The rush down 2 from VEN, knowing he's got just one stock. Everything he does from this point is extra credit.
We still don't have best of 5s as well. We're only in winner's quarter, so it will be next round we see those best of 5s come out. It's Big Mike's last opportunity here.
Yeah, I feel like this whole, he could have died there. But I just feel like all of this is copium, right? You're just throwing Gordos as copium instead of trying to set up something a little bit more creative.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything.
Ooh, there's some creative. Pull up. Grab.
Anything you can do, especially when you have so much pressure that VEN's able to put out. Has you know, the back-to-back explosions there, but VEN still had another stock in reserve, so going to be able to move forward into the winner semis.
Technically, I think he got that,
it was a very close 2-0. That scoreline does not speak to the effort and the work that Big Mike did put in on that matchup, but you know, this is #1 seeded VEN. This is PR #1 out here doing the work and really showing why he wants to get out here and get his name up against the top 32 Smash players that ever existed, honestly. Got some crazy names coming out here.
Like I said, man, these competitors have something to prove out here. Mike's got something to prove, but VEN even more so. Let's go ahead and take a look at these highlights because I know that VEN is going to start collecting highlights here, and so is the rest of the Valley. Nice little just knowledge of the game there, in my opinion, knowing that you know, there was no active invincibility frames, and once again going the extra mile on top of the ledge, kind of blocking the edge guard. As you can see, you know, Mike wants to just sit at this ledge and he feels perfectly comfortable. Nah, man, getting back aired.
Yeah, VEN is having so much you know, unpunishable response to so much of the pressure Big Mike wants to put out. He had creative mix-ups to get in there. We saw